Good afternoon, everybody. Live from just north of Lake Buena Vista, Florida, we have Jeremiah at Epcot. What's going on, Jeremiah?
Not much. I'm feeling a little excellent. Get it?
That's a good joke. Sorry. Yes.
We are here doing the first day of the Epcot Egg-stravaganza 2021. I feel like we just did a scavenger hunt like 5 days ago.
Which one was that one?
We did Spike's pollination.
Okay, that's right. You did Spike, and then Mike did his egg in downtown Disney in California.
Yeah, like the next day, and now we're back doing it. So for those of you watching, we are here at Epcot. We're doing the Egg-stravaganza, which is just like the normal scavenger hunts. This one is all around the world showcase. We find these really cute eggs, and then we redeem, and we get a really cute egg of our own. And if Tony has that photo, he can show what the prizes will look like.
See, here, I just thought you were just showing me for fun.
I know. We are starting in Canada, and we're down by the Victoria Gardens and the Kidcot Station. And what is this I see over here? It looks like an
Catherine
egg.
O'Hara? Oh, an egg. Okay.
Look, it's Goofy. So what we would do is we would take the Goofy sticker off of this and put it right there on Canada.
But do you want me to notate that it was in Canada?
I have that covered.
Oh, okay. Got it. I assume you have an extra set of hands today.
No, this ain't my first go-around on the World Showcase in the past 10 minutes.
That's what they're inevitably going to get, right? One of those, correct?
Correct.
Which one are you going to get?
I'm going for Donald.
Mike got Donald, too, in California.
We have a problem.
Yes. You at least could have gotten Chip and Dale.
Well, you can only get one.
Well, I meant like one of you could have gotten Chip, the other one could have got Dale. But what do I know? I just sit behind the mic. I don't go in the park.
He could have gotten
That's
Daisy.
True. He could have gotten Daisy.
So this is my 5th of the 7-day week in this park. So
really, so you've been there every day for the last 5 days?
No, I skipped one day. Yesterday I was here pretty much from opening till about 9. The day before that I was here from about noon to 6.
Opening's like 11 o'clock now, right?
Correct. And It is, I mean, looking at this crowd, you can't really say, oh, it looks really busy. The parking has been backed up so much for the past few days. So if you're coming, make sure you get here early. Also, if you're planning on any trips or anything, Mouse Fan Travel is the best way to go. They can help you plan out all these different challenges like park hopping and park reservations and tell you how to get a rise boarding time, because Tony sure as heck won't.
Oh, I can get one. I just don't like the fact that I have to get one. Amy says, what a beautiful day for a stroll. Amy, I went outside. I'm a little bit southeast of where Jeremiah is, and it's nice out today. Jeremiah, would you agree?
It is beautiful. I wouldn't be sweating if I hadn't just done a really quick loop around this place.
Yeah, because I was in the shaded area, but there was a nice breeze going and everything like that. I don't know about the beating sun of the World Showcase Promenade, but I thought it was very nice out.
Well, here we are at World Showplace, and look, we have a Dale egg. I'll walk up a little bit so we can see it. Look at how cute Dale looks.
Now, are you actually in a line for something?
No, this is the line to walk in the World Showplace, or you can come around the side and do this. Definitely one of the things, and we discovered this while we were doing the Spike's pollination on Monday. Some of these are not the most accessible. Because of the queues and everything else.
That's kind of what I was asking, because I feel like if that were to have been backed up, you'd have to literally wait in a line to see that one.
Yeah, the Mexico is a very challenging spikes because the queue blocks it and it's low, so it's not the easiest to find.
Is
Speaking of
it?
not the easiest to find, here we are in UK, and if we happen to see an egg out of the corner of your eyes, yell because I've been looking.
Do we dare ask somebody?
Um, I may or may not have asked somebody, and their answer was, I literally just walked into work, so I'm not sure. But that was said with a British accent, so it wasn't as rude.
Uh, Assuming relocated local, because the
Yeah.
international program is still shut down. Oh, someone's giving a toast. That's cute. Or they're talking about their favorite bar in Boston or NBC sitcom.
One and the same, my friend. One and the same.
I'm just waiting
So
for the day these stores back here open up.
this is very cute. Um, I don't know where this display came from. I mean, it's definitely the March Hare and the Dormouse from Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland, but that just kind of popped up recently.
What's in the garden back here now?
Tinkerbell and the fairy houses.
Okay.
Ah, son of a biscuit.
Did you find it?
Yep, and I walked this thing 3 times earlier.
Do you have to go through the maze to find it?
You could, but there it is.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Go figure, it's the White Rabbit.
So you went down this long trail, dare we say a rabbit hole, to get to him. That's fun.
Speaking of Miss Alice,
Let's go say hi.
no, you say good day.
Sorry, you're right. Good day. And a courtesy.
We got part season tickets, so we're looking forward to it.
Now I know some characters, especially at Epcot, have been added like little vignettes. Does she just wave in the garden? Or is she
Yep.
doing something there? Okay.
Hello, Alice. And they've actually added some surprise character appearances at the Epcot mural in the front of the park. A few days ago, they had Goofy and Pluto out there. And this morning when I came in, they actually had Mickey and Minnie, which
Super nice.
is definitely a first, seeing them that close.
Whoa!
I agree, Gene. But save the woes for our Universal walks.
Is there a reason?
Because their hashtag is whoa.
Oh.
They had that commercial before everything happened. That was like, Universal is whoa.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So we are crossing the English Channel, as Doobie likes to call it.
I'm going to go through my book. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the Thames.
I just call it the bridge to UK or the bridge to France.
Oh, I meant the waterway in between.
There's a beautiful breeze. This is definitely one of the nicest days. Yesterday, where it was 90 some odd degrees, and today we're low 70s.
So you said you've been at Epcot a lot the last. Is there any particular reason?
Because it is spring break, of course, lots of people in town.
Fair. I don't know if you were camping out by Ratatouille hoping for a soft or something.
October 1st, opening on March 17th, 18th.
I've joked. It's the grand opening is October 1st.
Yeah. Soft
So we
opening
don't
could
know when
be
the
tomorrow.
soft opening could be tomorrow.
So here in France, they are redoing a lot of the walkways. Um, so I think they're doing more of the textured walkways like they have here,
Okay.
but as opposed to just the slurry. As long as they keep the cobblestones, I'm happy.
I can't remember. Did they add the trees back? I remember they got rid of them, and I got upset. By the
Yes, they
fountain.
did.
Okay.
So there is Ratatouille, there is Remy, and there is the French duck herself, Daisy.
Daisy. Ho ho. Oh, and I see a stopped Skyliner.
Yep. It's slow. It's
Oh, okay.
crawl. Thank you so much. So this was another one of the ones that Spike is, and this, I'm pretty sure when they planned this, they didn't have this thought ever in mind. But there is a queue now set up for the Beauty and Beast sing along.
Okay.
So Spike is right there in the center of the planter, and this queue the other day was down, going towards. It was all the way down past the Beauty and the Beast topiary, past the fountain. So it was a bit hard to find.
Yeah. So that brings up a question I was going to ask. Spike is still running concurrently, even though the Egg-stravaganza is happening too.
Correct. They actually have a really cute sign that has a split Spike and Easter. I believe no, I didn't tweet that out. But we will have it in an article that Tony will probably be putting together just
I'm still backed
this.
up from yesterday's Touch of Disney event at California Adventure. There's going to be more about Avengers Campus. Luigi's has a new backdrop, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, I saw the picture of that. Could we see what was going on? Is it just...
It's blocking some kind of show building for something, or a backstage building.
Well...
But it definitely looks like a little bit of Carsily in Cars Land. So I feel thematically it's a little conflicting, but more on that later.
Yeah, I need to look at the pictures for it to actually see what it is and how it falls.
Oh, so the Morocco bathrooms are closed.
Yes, that's why they opened up the France bathrooms.
Okay. Which are arguably a lot smaller than those ones, but at least it's something.
Yes. The announcements are still going on.
Did the Spike prize, what's the Spike prize?
They are hard plastic plates. You get a set of 2.
Okay.
And there are 4 different choices. There's a Spike, Mini, Figment, and Orangeburg. I believe those are the correct ones. And they're really nice. I mean, this game is, they're each $7.99. If you're an annual pass cast member or a DVC, you get a discount on those. So you get, a small discount, and then you can do the entire scavenger hunt like we are, or you can just redeem for your prize and not worry about it. So the Morocco egg is usually one of the hardest ones to find.
But there it is.
Yep. Yeah, just in the planter. I walked right past it twice. Because as much as we are doing this now, I do love the scavenger hunts, especially the eggs. But I've done them now 8 years. So I've gotten used to knowing where the hiding spots are, so I can walk pretty much in the general direction and know I'm going to see the egg. That one was a bit of a surprise because, like I said, Morocco is usually a little bit harder to find, where that one was right in front of your face.
And everybody, we are live. If you have anything you want to see while Jeremiah is at Disney's Discovery Park Epcot Center. I think it's still just called Epcot now, but I'll add Center to the day I die.
You understand it's been Epcot longer than it was Epcot Center.
Correct, yes. Just glad they dropped the years at the end. But remember to like, subscribe, ring that bell. But please throw comments. Tell us what you want to see. Let us know. Jeremiah will do his best.
Jeremiah will do his best.
What are we entering here for? And I say that because there's a sign that says enter here.
That is for Mitch Kosko.
I started to stutter really bad too. Mitsukoshi. That was a contagious stutter.
It really was. Like, for some reason, my first thing was Yoshinoya. No.
Isn't that a fast food chain in California?
Yes. And it's a kitchen. Like, you can buy it at the shop, at the stores. Yoshinoya bowls. For Japan, we have a figament. Oh. So I showed
figs
this,
were figs. I didn't know there was a figament.
I showed this to Doobie the other day, and I'll show it to you. So here we are. We're looking at the Torii Gate with Spaceship Earth. So now we are walking towards the Torii Gate, which is getting bigger. But as we walk towards it, Spaceship Earth is getting smaller.
Uh-huh. Did we have to explain this to Doobie? Or who are we talking about this with?
It's an optical illusion.
Yeah. As long as we're not explaining like flat Earth theory or something, that's fine.
No. And there go 3 of our viewers.
Actually, we gained 3. Kevin says, this is making me happy. We're really happy to have you here, Kevin.
Kevin, he was at Touch of Disney the other day. He is one of the best cast members ever. And
nice.
Amazing photographs.
And then Dance Electric JC, Yoshino is pretty good. I've never had it. I'll have to try it.
Yoshinoya Beeful.
That's, yeah. I know that because of an SNL skit with Stefan, played by Bill Hader.
So now we are walking into the American Adventure.
Adventurous. I'm assuming this one will be Mickey. Just a hunch.
We will find out. Dun, dun, dun.
Maybe next to a Coke can.
And an American Express card?
And an American Express card. American Adventure doesn't have a sponsor anymore, right?
Correct.
Yep.
They still have the Coca-Cola display in that scene because it was actually part of that scene. They found the picture that they based that off of, and there was a Coca-Cola display in it, so they just kept the Coke.
Oh, nice.
But Coca-Cola is a longtime sponsor.
Well, they've always had it. Yeah, they've always had a working relationship, so I never questioned it. But not like the park down the street, Universal and Hess gas, but they used to have Hess in everything. Anyway,
it was weird drinking a soda with Hess in it.
Yeah, it had a little kick though.
So there is the Minnie Mouse egg.
Oh, it's Minnie.
So we put Minnie Mouse on this egg. If you guys are looking for the bees, they're in different places than the eggs.
Oh, yeah, we just didn't know if there was one in America.
And then the birds are someplace else. But then you get the birds and the bees together. Steven says he just did the egg hunt in downtown Disney. Steven says he just did the egg hunt in downtown Disney in California. Do the Disneyland egg hunt every year. Didn't know they had one down there too. Love to do that one sometime. Come on down. You get the same eggs though, it looks like. I'll show them again really fast.
Yeah, I was a little sad because in the past they've had specific eggs for here. They had like 1 or 2 for here and then 1 or 2 for California. But I believe a few years ago, we had a Figment egg and they had a Mr. Toad egg. And then the next year,
nice.
All of a sudden we had a Mr. Toad egg.
I would like to see an egg without a character, but just do the triangular faces of Spaceship Earth. So it looks like a little egg, Spaceship Earth, Spaceship Egg.
Do you happen? Here you go. Find something from a week ago, Tony.
Okay.
The It's a Small World eggs that are for sale. The set that Mike saw, they actually have those here.
I found something from a year ago.
It was just one of the tweets, I believe. And here we are in Italy, and look, Topolino.
For those who don't know, Topolino is what Mickey Mouse is known as in Italy. Did you know that before the restaurant or after?
I knew it before because that was one of the long time trivia questions.
Good. Proud of you.
Yeah, that was always a go-to trivia question for almost everything.
Are you like hitting a button?
Yes, because I'm having
Okay.
lots of fun right now because my phone is fighting my gimbal for the volume.
Got it.
Yeah,
Because we
so
just hear click, 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 click.
yeah, because I have my earpods in and my gimbal happens to fall right on the volume. Hang on, let's see if I can do some adjustment, which is going to only end badly, I'm sure.
The anticipation is killing me. Oh, almost.
Okay, let's see. I apologize for the button hitting.
Sunshine says, Team Jeremiah, yo, sup. And then
So,
Richard says, looks great.
hey, that fixed the volume problem. That was good. Yeah, so as you can see, it is a little busy here. It is spring break currently here in uh, the Walt Disney World Resort.
So I found the eggs, but it's not our photo. So I'm going to try and find ours.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw Mike tweet it out. Or no, I don't think I did. Correction, I think that happened after he had left and we referenced somebody else. So we may not have those photos. But we will have the photos at the end of this because I'm going to buy a set. It
Hooray!
celebrates
55 years.
Yes.
I'm still looking at it. And there's the hippo and the facade and a pink elephant, but it's not on parade.
No.
Sunshine has a question for you. Probably
Yes.
the most important question of the day. What is the best snack food item at Epcot? I'm going to add a caveat to that. You can't say Dole Whip or churro or anything like that because that's everywhere. What's the best snack food item at Epcot?
Well, right now it's Pluto here in Germany.
You're eating a Pluto in Germany?
Yes. It changes with each of the festivals, really. I mean, if I had just a normal go-to of something that I can grab as I'm walking, I don't think I actually have a snack food. Like when I'm at Epcot, Epcot is always a sit and eat.
I'll agree with that. Yeah. Did you have the piggy wings when they would offer them
No.
at festivals? They're like little, like, they call them piggy wings, but they're like little beef sticks, essentially. They were really good. I like those a lot. And then a friend of mine had them at his wedding. And I was in the wedding party, and they were during the cocktail hour, so we didn't get any.
Isn't that always the best?
Alex says school bread in Norway.
Good answer, Alex. I will go with the snack out of Norway. They always have some options.
School bread, dear old golden rule bread.
If I had to jump in the Wayback Machine, it would be the Handwich. which is now morphed into the chili con carne, or the cones out of Cars Land. It was pretty much just a cone that was breaded or pretzel bread or whatever.
Where were those
With,
at in Epcot?
I want to say that they were up in the future world before they turned everything into just interventions and shops.
Okay.
They had it at I believe one of the Destination Ds had it as a food option.
Nice.
If you just search Handwich, you can usually find like a old display sign for it and some of the weird pictures.
Kevin says his are the funnel cakes of American Adventure.
They have mini blueberry funnel cakes right now, Kevin. So since you have about just over a month before your park opens, you should plan a trip out here.
Oh, yeah, this looks exactly like a cone. Hold on, I'll pull it up in a second. Yeah, this is just a smaller version of the Epcot cone, or not the Epcot cone. Cone's like Cars Land cone, yeah. Let's show everybody. I don't want to leave them out. Hold on.
So here we are walking into China. They actually moved the Zodiacs. They had half the Zodiacs over on the other side of the water, which, of course, were where the line for Frozen is. So they moved them all over to this side. And look, we have a chip.
Now, you're a chip if you're born in what years?
I don't remember what year they were born in.
Okay.
I'm a tiger. Rawr, rawr.
I think I'm a rat, which is oddly appropriate. This is the Handwich, by the way.
Yeah, that
does look really good.
That is the picture from the last time they brought them back for whatever it was.
It says Epcot's 35th anniversary.
Yeah.
Sunshine wants you to do the optical illusion again that you did in Japan, but in China.
It won't work, sadly, because Spaceship Earth does not fall into the gates of China.
Maybe with the temple?
Well, I can't do much of that because that is the queue, but...
There you go.
Yeah.
If the people weren't in that, that would be a promo shot right there. Oh, and his battery died. Or your thumb hit the button. I've done that a few times with my own. And this is the Frozen line we've already established.
Frozen line, yes. Yeah, Ward is feeling overworked and undercharged. So I apologize for the bouncy, fun. So there is the line for Frozen.
Hello.
It does head backstage a little bit and comes around and then goes this way. I can tell you from experience, waited yesterday with a 70-minute posted. It is pretty accurate for actually, I think it turned into more like 80 minutes. So.
That's one thing I'm still getting used to with going to the parks right now is you sit here and you show me the sign that says 40, but I don't believe that it's 40.
Yeah, because we're used to 40 minutes being inside the building.
Yep. And then I don't want to gamble and risk and wait. Sunshine, this is your favorite TV station? Well, we're glad that you're watching, Sunshine. We got plenty of programming. And I know later on we have some stuff, which I'll get to a little bit later.
So here we have Norway with the Norwegian runner that Doobie loves. And then right above her is a platypus.
Oh, Perry. I was like, what platypus?
Oh, there you are, Perry.
Every time I see the roofs in this building, I think I did one of those school programs here long ago. And the one thing they spent so much time on was telling us about the roofs of Norway and how they're actual lawns, because that's how they insulate them in actual Norway. And they would have goats up on top to keep the lawn trim.
I know, I keep looking, like each day I think I miss the goats that they put up there. But I mean, you can tell the goats haven't been up there because it's overgrown out. So hopefully they'll get some goats up there soon.
One day, someday, soon.
So we found Norway, and now we're heading towards Mexico, the last of our spots.
Now we're going to see you redeem it as well, right?
Look, I redeemed it.
Oh, did you already?
Yes, I found. I think it was.
Let's pretend at least.
No, last year. Here's the story of why I redeemed it. Last year I walked
Here's the story of why he redeemed it.
I walked into one of the shops to redeem it, and the cast member was very much not wanting to be on camera.
Ah.
So there we go.
That's fair.
It's funny, in Mexico we have a Donald egg, which is 3-dimensional, but on the Grand Fiesta Tour, we still have a 2-dimensional Donald.
Is it still?
It is. I checked. I was on there yesterday.
Okay.
So yes, I redeem before. One, it saves from waiting in a line at times, because to redeem before I got on the live stream, I waited probably about 10 minutes to redeem for the egg.
So I understand, and I appreciate your explanations, but Alex still says you're cheating at Epcot hunts, egg hunts.
Well, you don't have to do them anyway, but no, Alex, this is my second time doing this hunt today, so I think my cheating is okay.
I kind of want to go. Have you eaten off the spike plates yet?
No, I chose the orange birds, of course.
Okay, but have you actually used them?
No.
Okay, are you going to use them?
Probably not.
I didn't think so, but it was just a question. I want to know if they're actually like durable, because we have the annual pass holder coasters from Food and Wine years past, and we don't use those because they're very thin. And
no, these plates are very durable. Like during the first few days when I saw them, I got a chance to hold, and they have some weight to them. So I was impressed, and I think I may actually end up getting all 4 of the sets at some point, since this... Oh, I dropped my egg.
Did it crack?
Nope, still looks good.
Oh, okay. That's good.
All
4 of the plate sets.
All 4 of the plate sets, since this runs through July.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I might join you for one of them then.
Yeah, the taste of flower and garden, which I guess, since some of the flowers are edible and gardens are mostly edible, I hope, it's a little fitting.
So are you implying that Epcot did what Tomorrowland 1998 did in California, where every piece of landscaping is edible?
No, sadly.
Oh, okay.
Also,
a lot of mint and spearmint and something else.
People
Cabbage.
don't walk up and just start picking at plants and eating, much like Tomorrowland had that problem. So we will walk in, so I'm acting like I'm redeeming it. Is that better, Alex?
Do you remember what that was called? The Tomorrowland Landscaping Project?
Agrofuture.
Very proud of you. That was a winning question for me on Disney Trivial Pursuit, and my friends vowed they would never play with me again after that.
So here's the line for this cash register where I could redeem. Oh, and you can see the plates in the background. It's spike. Yeah, it's spike mini figment.
Even from this angle, they look quality.
Yeah, hard plastic. They are dishwasher safe, according to the back of them. So,
but you're here for the Egg-stravaganza. What do the eggs do?
They look pretty. And if you can buy one of these really nice hard plastic displays like they have right here, you can kind of see the to the right of the opening there is the display that they have.
Now, you said you've already done it twice today. How many eggs do you have so far?
No, I've only walked the path twice. Yeah, I will not be doing this hunt again for a few days at least.
Are you going to try and get all 6?
Probably not, as I still find eggs from past years in my car, in my bags that I have somewhere in storage.
Well, don't let them rot because that'll stink up your car.
And also,
Sunshine wants to know if you have any new waste containers.
Oh, no new waste containers here, sadly. Probably won't see anything new until maybe Guardians.
There you go.
So there is the beauty of Epcot. Here, we'll do some walking down towards the center.
Can you spin around really quick? No, God, even without the gimbal too, that made it worse. You know what I'm asking to see. Okay.
She said spin around really quick.
I know. Good morning, Tammy.
They still only have 2 of the tacos out there right now.
Oh, God, we're calling those tacos now? Okay. So it's really only 60% of the flotilla is out there.
Yes. But they do have the extra arms on the Stargate going. They had them open the other day. And I will definitely say, being here multiple times with some diehard Disney fans and some just regular, hey, we're going to the park. Not a single one of them said, wow, that's a giant eyesore. So
what I have to remind people too, because I get talked to about it a lot, especially because it has fountain shows in it and people know my obsession with that. Sunshine here already is also adding Harmonious looks no bueno. That is what it will look like when it's done. They are still installing it right now. So right now you're seeing all that gross steel rigging and everything like that, but it will be a fountain in the daytime and a completely different show at night. So you really will not see this during the day once it's ready to go and installed.
Yeah, and that's one of the things. I've had conversations with like I was saying, fans and diehard fans, and yes, they like diehard and Disney.
Diehard's Disney now.
Yes, it is a concern that I think is more of a concern for us than the normal park guest. I mean, you can watch people walk and they don't look over to the center of the water and go, "Oh my God, what is that?" They just walk by.
Yes.
Oh, and look, since I waited in line and redeemed it, there's my egg.
Hooray! Egg-stravaganza. That's exactly the same as the one we saw Mike have.
I mean, I guess you could probably use it for like a salt and pepper shaker if you wanted to. Not both at once, but...
Well, because I know it opens up, so I'm assuming that makes it easier, so you don't get like a vacuum. The fountain will be continuous during the day, to cover up exactly all of that, because it will not go in and out like Illuminations did.
And it also won't, one of the other things that people forget is the Future World fountain was also just a giant eyesore of a fountain. And then every 15 minutes would launch water off. So that is, I believe...
I don't think I've ever said that about that fountain. And any Boy Meets World fans out there would absolutely disagree with that statement. Sunshine wants to know, is attendance still limited?
Correct. We don't know what the capacity is. The last time I believe we actually heard any type of number was 35%.
35.
But this entire week, all 4 of the Disney parks have been, no park pass reservation system has been available for quite a few weeks. And as I found, it is a busy day, but at the same time, a lot of the people that book these park passes are the annual pass holders that go, It's too hot. We're not going to go. So I've been here. I was at Magic Kingdom on Sunday. Beautiful day. Like, yes, there were some lines, but it wasn't as bad as it had been on a weekday 2 weeks prior.
I I think Alex is not referring to your park capacity thoughts, but rather your fountain. Jeremiah is wrong.
Of course, Jeremiah is wrong. No,
Kevin wants to know if they're still doing Epcot Forever. No fireworks shows or anything like that are happening right now. So no, Kevin, unfortunately, they are not doing Epcot Forever.
Epcot Forever had actually ended before the shutdown because it was retired after the holidays or before the holidays. No.
You know, I know they were doing it during the holidays.
Yeah, so it was shut down before the shutdown because they were going to start to put everything in place. So they had to do construction and remove a lot of the infrastructure for illuminations that the Epcot Forever was actually using at that time. I mean, if the shutdown hadn't happened at this point, we would already be on Ratatouille. We'd be watching Harmonious, and odds are high we'd be getting very excited for the Tron Light Cycle run. But now we're excited for Ratatouille.
But going back to Epcot Forever, 4/5 of that show was amazing.
Kevin, you would have enjoyed it. It is a fun show.
If you liked Epcot, you love 4/5 of that show. I think Epcot history and all. Like, if you like old Epcot, 4/5 of that show is amazing. Benji says someone forgot to charge their gimbal. Wink.
Yes, somebody did forget to charge their gimbal. Wink, wink.
Tammy, for some reason, thought you were saying goodbye. I missed most of the live. Shucks, it's not the same rewatching. And
Nope.
then Sunshine has a question, but we might direct her to Mouse Fan Travel for this one. Is it possible to buy a one-day, one-park pass? It is possible. I don't know about today or any of the next few days, but...
No, you can definitely, and for that, you would just go, for a one-day, one-park pass, go on DisneyWorld.com. I know Mouse Fan, they deal more with the vacations. I don't think, if Becky is watching, she can definitely chime in, but I believe it is for one day, one park. Just go to the DisneyWorld.com and purchase right there.
Kevin wants to add, he saw Epcot Forever and loved Epcot Forever. He loved classic Epcot. Don't we all? Sunshine agrees Epcot is my number one park. Now, these wings are popping up everywhere. I think one bar in Nashville did it, and now all the Disney parks are doing it. Because we have the ones on your left over here. And then I know Mike spotted some at Touch of Disney yesterday.
Oh, the
photo spot wings, yeah.
Yeah. So back there we have Test Track and that amazing restaurant, Space 220. That hopefully will open before 2022.
I think they're waiting for that now to do some sort of numeric fun.
So
or not.
We're going to head over this way and look at the construction going on for the future restaurant and the soon-to-be relocated back to its original spot, Mouse Gear.
I thought the building for Mouse Gear was gone.
No, Mouse Gear
No, it's still there. Yeah. No, it's still there. Yeah.
No, Mouse Gear, they put up the glass.
other half is completely gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The interventions, what was left of interventions. Yeah, and then that will be the restaurant, which will go into full construction mode. And this is speculation, but I think it's safe to assume once Mouse Gear leaves that spot, moves into its permanent spot, the restaurant can now expand into Mouse Gear.
Speculation. The views of Jeremiah and his speculative views do not necessarily reflect those of laughingplace.com or any of its subsidiaries.
Wait, we have subsidiaries?
I think so.
Okay.
Alex wants to throw out that he thinks the Maleficent started the wing photo op trend back in 2014. Where were Maleficent wings at, Alex?
The Sleeping Beauty themed restaurant. Hey!
Dragon wings. I wonder, those would probably be like extra burnt, right?
Or spicy.
Yeah. Oh, Mission Space.
Okay, and on that note, we will sign off. What else we got going on today, Tony?
Well, later on today, we are doing Star Wars headlines with Rebecca and Mike talking about all the latest news and happenings from a galaxy far, far away. And that's at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern. Later in the weekend, we do have Disney Trivia Live hosted by Doobie and Gideon. And then next week, lots more fun. All kinds of different stuff. The usual suspects like the Barely Necessities, Marvel Time Live, all those fun things, and more Disney Trivia Live. And of course, more Park Walk and Talks. Do you have any schedule, Jeremiah?
I do not. I'm guessing that probably Tuesday I will end up being in Disney's Hollywood Studios to maybe pick up a spork. And since we've not visited that park in a while, and
can you explain the spork thing really fast? Because otherwise it just sounds weird.
So when Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opened in Disneyland, they had sporks in Docking Bay 7, metal sporks. And they lasted approximately a week before they pulled them because people were stealing them. And then when Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opened out here, for some reason they decided to have sporks. And I want to say those lasted about 2 days before they pulled them. And then last January, would that be last January or the January? January 2020, they started, or sometime around there, they started selling the sporks in a custom bag that reflected Star Wars Galaxy's Edge for $10 at Disneyland, at their Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. But they never made it out here. And then they just announced a few days ago, or yesterday. Was that yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. That
I'd say yesterday, the day before, yeah.
They will be selling them at Docking Bay 7 here for the first time. So for those of you diehard nerds that really want a Batuan spork, I don't know if they are $10 here, if they increase the price, but they are now available at Docking Bay 7. I will be picking one up again to complete my collection of the space sporks.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Alex wants to point out the Maleficent wings were at Downtown Disney. I don't know which restaurant. Extra hot and spicy. I'm guessing. I almost said Tortilla Joe's. That's long gone. Tammy, I'm sure we'll eventually get pictures of said sporks. But until then, so long, everybody. Remember to like, subscribe, ring that bell. From Epcot and my own home at LPHQ East. Bye, everybody.